Hello everyone! Have you seen this meme? I saw this trend going around and people were drawing their OCs in this do and don't poses, and the don't pose on this poster is really very high aura, so I thought it was really funny. I had to participate. So here we go. I'm gonna draw my OCs. And in this example, by OCs I mean the characters that appeared in my comics before. So this one is from a short story called Hell's Christmas. It's a Christmas comic. And it's a cute comic about Satan and his secretary, which is who I'm drawing, in hell. And it's Christmas time. Her name is Lucy, which is obviously short for Lucifer. So, yes, she is Satan's secretary. She is very strict and usually kind of more like a high-strung person, but she can transform into this goat beast. So that's her superpower. I mean, that doesn't appear in the comic, but that's part of just her character. So yeah, this is the who I'm drawing for the interview attire dues because yes, I thought it would fit her well. I do have to kind of confess that I am not very used to this whole OC, should I say, culture, because I have not really been a part of like an art community or had many art friends, so this is not something that I used to do. Like until I started making my original content, I mean. So yeah, but I can see why people like it so much. It's really fun to build your own world, you know? The fun part of creativity. And I wish I can make more stories around this character because I really love her. And how are everyone's days going? Because, well, I was kind of, I guess, sick for last few days. It's more like a physical pain because I had a little like inflammation problem that I sometimes get, and man, it was painful. I went to the hospital and I took care of it, so I'm like right now I'm okay. So it's alright. But yeah, there was some days where I was not feeling so good. Yes, this is my coloring process, and by the way, are these speed paint drawings okay to watch? Because they're like a fun way for me to just draw silly stuff and just kind of chill, you know. But also, I feel like I could be doing something more potentially, and I also heard news that the AI is kind of stealing other artists' speed paint processes, and that yeah, I get discouraged from those kind of news a lot, but it's probably not just only me, but yeah, anyway. I'll try to look into some more other art creators and maybe I can find some other ways to, make videos. Alright, and so this is my second one, which is the interview attire don'ts. I'm drawing my character from another short story called Love Potion. This is the merchant that sells the love potion. She is actually like a very powerful witch who used to be more destructive in nature, but she changed her ways after some things in the past, and now she decides to just become a merchant to help people out, maybe, but not, she just wants to be more like a bystander. Yeah. She doesn't believe in interfering with the human business too much. She's more like a trans-dimensional being, so she's very mysterious and we don't know her true age and everything, but yes, she's a fun character that I like to play around with. Her name is Moonbow, actually, and she's usually a shopkeeper at a shop called Capricorn. And yeah, imagine if someone walked into an interview with this pose. I love this pose. Well, like, next time I have a chance for an interview, I'm gonna do this pose. They better hire me because that is really some high aura stuff, right? That's awesome. And I think it fits this character well. The pose is kind of hard to draw because, yeah, the foreshortenings and how she's wearing a robe sitting on a chair, so it was a bit tough, but it's okay. The reason I have my first drawing on the background like that is because I didn't want to change the position of the chair, so I just kind of wanted to have that as like a slight reference, so I can make Moonbow sitting in the same chair as Lucy. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And as I'm drawing this, I am realizing that sharing your OCs online is a very vulnerable process, you know? Because if you draw a fan art of something, you know the fan base of whatever the fan art is, they're gonna like your art, right? I mean, probably, right? Or at least they're going to be interested in it, but OCs, unless they are a fan of your works before, people aren't going to care that much. I mean, that's probably true, right? Because, yeah, there is no like a fan base for my OCs. I mean, unless they're really a fan of my comics, but I don't know. But yeah, it feels very vulnerable. It's fun though. It's kind of like sharing a part of yourself that, yeah, it's a unique thing. It feels very unique. I kind of like it, and I respect all the people that are putting their OCs out there because this is really a vulnerable and fun process. Normally, when I'm drawing, I use the very basic real G pen that comes with the Clip Studio, but this time I'm trying out a new brush set that I got, and this one is a very sensitive brush, so it looks a bit more shakier than usual. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using this, but you know, it's fun to experiment. My drawings were always a little bit more pixelated than the usual very highly rendered illustrated art, because I like those kind of imperfections that make it look human. I kind of like those. So, but this is too shaky. This feels too shaky. I feel like I need to go back to using my old brush. And oh no, do you know what I just realized? I drew the legs wrong. See, the leg that's going over the other leg is supposed to be behind the leg on the floor. So I think I'll have to edit that in later. Okay, it's going to be a post recording thing. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that right now. I'm almost done. And there we go. This is the finished picture. How do you think I did? This is my interview attire do and don'ts with my OCs. And you can see the short stories that I talked about in this video on my Patreon. They're up there for free, so you don't have to pay. And yeah, so thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll come back next time with another video soon. We will all have a wonderful day now, won't we?